Alrighty, hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Elvis Presley's home, Graceland. So Graceland actually had a lot of rooms, so I'm not going to go through every specific one, but I'm going to go through the ones that are most well known. So first off, we are going to start off with the living room. I will put a picture right here for you guys. The living room was one of the many places that Elvis loved to hang out with everybody and play the piano. And my thoughts about the room is this is one of my favorites. I just think it's so beautiful. The colors all go well together and it's just so unique, just like how Elvis was. I can only imagine all of the fun conversations they had and all of the music they sang in the living room. So it's definitely one of my favorite rooms in his house, and I just love imagining the things they did in the living room. For number 2, I'm gonna do the kitchen, which is probably my absolute favorite. It just embodies the 70s, I feel like, and I just love everything about it. It is my inspiration for my future home and how I want to do my kitchen, and not only because it embodies the 70s, but also because I know how much Elvis loved food. So he was always, he was always in his kitchen and they were always eating these fun concoctions that Elvis loved. So that is number 2. And if you read any of the books about Elvis, it always, pretty much every one of them will mention something to do with how much Elvis loved food and how he was very particular about his food. So I love being able to just see pictures of the kitchen and imagining him in there. As for number 3, we're going to be talking about the TV room. He had many TVs in this room, and I particularly love it just because of the colors. They're so fun. I just love how his house really just embodied him, his uniqueness and originality and his love for colors, because any pictures you see of him, he's wearing colors. He was not a boring person, and I love that it showed that in his house, especially this TV room. I love, love, love the TV room. I can only imagine what fun times they had in there, and I would love to just have a room like that myself to just hang out in. Could you imagine hanging out with Elvis and watching TV in this room? I would love that. I don't know about you guys. Next up, I want to talk about his room. Obviously, there's not a lot of pictures or videos of his room, but from what I've seen, it was unique like the rest of his house, and I love that now it's kept, private and no one's allowed up there except for family, because I feel like it's a really, really just emotional room in his house and just something personal. So even though, I'm sure most of us Elvis fans would love to see Elvis's bedroom, I think it's good that we can't. And I'm glad there's not a lot of documentation because, that was his bedroom. So obviously it should be a little more personal compared to all the other rooms in his house. But from what I've seen, I love what it looks like. It's just, just original, just like him. The next room is, of course, the jungle room, which, is not documented a lot as far as him in it. But I have seen a lot of videos of people visiting Graceland and a couple pictures of him in the jungle room, and I love it. I feel like this room is the most original room in the house. It's just crazy fun, and it just looks like a fun hangout room for him and his friends to just hang out and sing and just relax. And I love it. It's very loud, very colorful. It's the jungle room, so what do you expect? But yeah, I love to just imagine him just hanging out with his buddies in that room. Obviously, there's so many more rooms in his house, but for me to mention all of them, it would take a very long time. So I don't want to make this video way too long for you guys. So last but not least, I'm going to mention his parents' bedroom because I really liked how elegant it is. And his parents were a very, very big part in his life, especially his mom. And so I just wanted to mention that as well. And you can go and see it at Graceland, and it still has all of his mom's dresses. And I love their room. I love how elegant it is. And I love that Elvis had his parents living with him. But yeah, those are just my thoughts on Elvis's house. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I love just talking about Elvis with you guys. And if you guys have any more video requests that you want me to talk about, comment below and I would love to take your guys' requests. So as always, thank you for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe and even turn on those notifications so you guys know when I post more videos. But I am almost done here in Wyoming and I'm very excited to go home. So I will see you guys when I am back in Utah. So see you guys in the next one.